if you want to be here and be here for 30 years, 1 week is not going to, 1 month, even 1 year out of the 30 is not going to make or break you.
So you mentioned something that's very, very common refrain that I hear from many people that have finally reached profitability, and that is focusing on one setup, one thing that is your wheelhouse. I mean, you can trade all these different things, but there's one thing that's really what you focus on. So how did you learn that from somebody? Did you stumble into that? What kind of brought you to the point where I'm gonna be laser focused on this particular setup?
Right, and so it kind of, for me, I had to hit my breaking point.
Sure.
So after, it was, I think it's between 8 to 10 months, I took 6 weeks straight of just losses.
Okay.
My win rate was 0. I had no wins. And so at that point, luckily it was small size, so my account was still intact, but I can't keep doing this anymore.
Right.
So I kind of hit my breaking point, took a huge step back, and I said, I'm going to only study, and I'm going to continue to wait so long that I can't wait to see something that's so good that I almost can't not make money, right? I'm just going to wait. And so I thought if I was going to wait 2 weeks, I was going to wait 2 weeks. If I was going to wait a month, I would that long. Fortunately, I only had to wait about a week. The same pattern of that Tim Grittani made 200,000 on Fannie Mae happened again in February 2017. And so I had been studying, I had known that pattern, and it was just panicking. So I thought, this is it. So I waited, I watched the level 2, waited for it to bounce, bottom out, went long. I made like $5.
Sure.
But it just, the first win in almost a month and a half.
Okay.
So it really hit me. I was like, okay, I could, if I just stick to a setup that is, repeats itself.
Because you were like, listen, I know what this is. And and again, the $5 is like, you're probably like, who cares about $5? But the point was, you identified something. You're like, listen, I know if I can watch this, I can see that level 2 bid firm up, and I can go long this stock, and there's a high likelihood that this will be a profitable setup, and it was.
Yep. And so from there, I realized dip buying those panics could be a repeatable and predictable setup. And so from February 2017 through March and April, I was just learning that, perfecting that. And by May, I was profitable with that setup over multiple times. And luckily, it was a busy market, and that setup happened a lot. I kept doing that. I then opened up an Interactive Brokers account and learned to short. Well, let me backtrack. I had to dip buy those stocks. I had to look for stocks that were already overextended.
Sure. Yep.
And then they panicked. So I thought, why can't I be there for that panic and then dip buy it? So that's why I learned, okay, maybe if I can get there for the short, that as well. So I opened up an Interactive Brokers account, learned to short that. And so from those two setups, just shorting it and then looking for the dip buy for the next 6 to 8 months got me from down 4,000 back to break even.
Nice. Yep. So and that's the biggest thing that I want people to kind of focus on is it's like you don't need to do a million different things. You don't need to trade high price, low price, all this stuff. You don't try, Forex or crypto or whatever. I mean, there's these simple niches, and I mean, Sykes has been saying it for 15 years now. You don't have to do that much, but you do have to be disciplined and you do have to be patient. And I think it sounds like is that the biggest thing you took away? Lack of patience, trying to do too much too early.
Absolutely. Okay. And that's where before I had found one setup, it's like it's tough because you want to find out that one setup that can work for you.
Right.
But then you get impatient, so you start thinking, oh, maybe this stock will go up, maybe this stock will go down, and so your impatience is working against you, and that's why when I hit my breaking point, I kind of felt I rather wait a month and make money than try to trade every day and lose it.
Exactly.
I learned that lesson from hitting 6 weeks losing in a row.
So I know you're young, but what is your opinion? Do you think like hearing this will work, or do you think you just have to live it? Do you think you just have to go through those dark days?
I think it's a little of both. I think me telling the viewers because the perspective I have is. Obviously, I'd like to be a profitable trader and make as much money as I can, quick as I can. But if you love trading and you want to do it for the rest of your life, what's 1 month out of your next 20 years?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So the perspective, doing it is taking those losses and being that breaking point. But I think just having me talk and say it is teaching you guys how to have the perspective of if you want to be here and be here for 30 years, 1 week is not going to, 1 month, even 1 year out of the 30 is not going to make or break you.
Thanks for watching our video. Be sure to comment below with any trading related question. We love answering your questions. Also, like and share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to be notified as soon as our next video hits. And if you're looking to expand your trading knowledge, don't forget to check out all of our other videos, and be sure to click the trial below. Check out Stocks to Trade. I think it is one of the best, most rapidly advancing softwares out there. Be sure to check out our trial.